Organizations are represented.
And Mr. Sotaji, Mr. Maunonaji, Vanupaji, and also Mr. JK, all my friends, media friends. I am very happy to be here in Aizawl today, meeting you all, because this is very far away from Delhi. I think it's very difficult to move to Delhi for all of you, but in between you may be visiting Delhi and other places, and also I am very happy that many of the northeastern students who are studying in my place, Bengaluru, now I am representing. Before I was MP of Udupi Chikmagaluru for 2 terms. Now I am representing Bengaluru North. Both the constituencies familiars. Before he was there in Chikmagaluru, the 2 times I am representing that. Then he became the MP of Bengaluru North. Now I am representing Bengaluru North. Friends, today we are here to discuss about the 2025-26 union budget. And what is that budget? How much is the budget? What's our fiscal deficit? And what is the growth of India? And how we can help Mizoram in a total picture, not sector wise, but sector wise it will discuss in the next parliamentary session. Now the standing committee meetings are going on for each sector allocation. Government budget in central government, it is only budget presentation in last week, you know that. There's a presidential speech, then budget presentation. Then our MPs will speak about the budget, how is it, what is the opposition always will speak, this much budget should have given this sector, this is less, this is that. And the government always defends on that. And finally, budget is presented and 3 days discussion is over. Now we are sending the budget to the standing committees, different standing committees. Like we allocate for defense this much of amount, and that should be allocated in the standing committee for different fields. Like Air Force kitna hai, for military, for Navy, for different research and development, for DRDO. They are allocating in the standing committees. The standing committee is very important in union government. Now our budget is around 50 lakh crore budget. Nirmala Sitaram presented 50 lakh crore budget for India for next 1 year. And as you know, we are the 5th largest economy in the world. 5th largest economy in the world, and we are the fastest growing economy in the world. And what is the GDP of India? That is 330 lakh crore. It is our GDP, and we are growing the rate of 10% every year. And our debt is like हमको कितना लोन है? That is around 56% of our GDP. That is 56% of our GDP. And every year our borrowing is coming down. That is like around 4.8% fiscal deficit in India. And world says that, like other countries, the developed countries are saying that India has got the healthiest economy in the world. We are the healthiest economy. Like people can trust us. FDI can come to India. Like foreign direct investment will come, because if you are going down, nobody will come to India. Nobody will invest in India. And our Prime Minister always goes to the international forums, and he calls every time. He tells the national, international leaders, please come to India, invest in India, and this is the right time to invest in India. Because we are growing economy. हम आगे बढ़ रहे हैं. सूक्ष्म, small and medium. MSMEs are employed around 25 crores. 25 crores are employed in MSMEs now. And MSMEs are the very fastest growing economy or the sector in India, because we are the exporters now. MSMEs are the good exporters, around 45%. The total export, 45% is going from MSMEs, and we are contributing 40% to our GDP. MSMEs, that is, agriculture was around, it reached around 22% before. Now it is again coming down. It is around 18%, 17 to 18% to they are contributing to GDP. But MSME is contributing around 40, more than 40%. Why this has happened? Why our economics is in a growing line? It is because Modi ji's program. In the last 10 years, without any corruption case, Modi ji has ruled this country. And Modi ji is focused on, in first 10 years, he focused on lower strata of the people, like poor, ration card to poor. Some 81 crores of people are getting rice and wheat and other things from ration card. We are spending around 2.5 lakh crores for that. We are buying the rice from market for 32 rupees and giving to the states for 3 rupees. You know that. For ration card you are given. MBJP. Who don't have gas connection, we are given Ujjwala. Who don't have toilets, we are constructed toilets. Modi ji is constructing rural houses and urban houses. And more focus on infrastructure like NH, railways and highways, and also connecting with the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, CRF roads. Like everything is doubled in the last 10 years. Whatever you constructed for 68 years, that is doubled in the 10 years. Our highways are doubled. Our airports are doubled. When Modi ji is taking charge in 2014, only 74 airports were there. Now it has become 140.
Airport third and
the railway, total railway system, even Mizoram getting trains, right? Mizoram getting train. We are focusing on infrastructure because only through infrastructure you can develop. If you are producing anything, MSMEs or any factories or any, I met some people in flight today. They are exporting your ginger to other countries, right? From northeast, the agricultural products are exporting to the other country. Why? It is because of organic farming. We are also producing turmeric, we are also producing ginger, we are also producing fruits. But the other country people will not come to Karnataka because we are using pesticides and chemicals. But whatever you grow, demand is there, market is there. It's because of your nature and it's because of your organic farming.
Good.
That's why I met some people in the flight. They are telling that we are going to Aizawl. I wondered because they are from Rajasthan. I asked them why you are going. They told we are doing business in Northeast. We are sending ginger, turmeric to other countries, and many people are sending pineapple to other countries. Whatever you produce is becoming a business for you. But without infrastructure, no one will come. Without flight, the other people will not come here. There is no movement at all. That's why Modi ji is focused on infrastructure development all over the country. That is especially in Northeast and Jammu and Kashmir. Because we had a little bit of infrastructure. Not for the villages, but at least to city connection was there. In South India and in other parts of India. But you are depriving from that. That's why we are focusing, our government is focusing northeastern regions for infrastructure, organic farming, bamboo farming, whatever naturally you can grow, it should reach to other parts of the world. That's what our intention. You cannot put big industries in this region because our nature is like that. You cannot create a big factory here. Making use of nature and without disturbing nature, we have to improve ourselves. This is our motto. Second one is education. We focus on education. Our medical colleges are increased, our IITs are increased, our triple IITs are increased, our medical seats are increased. Whomever studying in other parts of the country, your children, they are getting seats because the seats are increased in universities. The seats are increased in colleges. And we are focusing on skill development. Why skill development? Because our students are leaving schools at 10th class, leaving colleges at 12th class or after degree, they are not getting jobs. But world in need of skilled laborers. Whomever we meet, I met so many people in last 6 months as a labor minister. I met Japan labor minister. Last week I met Germany labor minister. I went to G20 in Brazil. Everyone is asking for skilled laborers. But we cannot produce skilled laborers. How we can produce? We have to focus on skill development training. Last week Germany minister came, cabinet minister. She was telling that you send skilled laborers for us. Japan minister asked, you send skilled laborers from Northeast and nurses from Northeast. He particularly asked for Northeastern people. Japan minister. But last many years after independence, so no one is focused on that. That's why Modi ji is focusing, you should use our human resources. We got the young generation in India now. For next 30 years, India is the youngest country. India is the youngest country. Large number of young generation are here in India. But how we can make use of that? How we can send our students, our young generation to within the country, you should make use of them, and also you have to send the needy countries. I went to England for their parliamentary election long back. I went to villages with the political teams like to study. They send there is an exchange program from Government of India to England, and England people will come to our election for studying. Myself and Panda, the Panda was a MP that time, now also a MP from Orissa. We both of them went there. In each and every village, they were asking for nurses and doctors. You send us doctors, you send us nurses. We are all old people are here in our villages. All our young generation shifted to cities. That's why you send us nurses and doctors. There is a demand for our human resources, but you should make use of that. Many are not studied, but can we train them in a skill development? That's why Modi government is focusing on skill development. There is a separate department he created for skill development. And also other departments also training. We got in labor, rural development department, RDPR is training the young generation, urban development training, Niti Aayog is giving training. Many other departments are also giving training to our young generation who passed out 10th and 12th and degrees, who don't have jobs. That's why skill development is very focused area for Modi ji to create employment. Every year our employment rate is increasing, and also the young generation, new generation is coming in. And also we are focusing on MSME. Why MSME? I already told agriculture is the main area in India. But MSMEs are very important in many areas like agriculture processing, value addition for agricultural products, automobiles, mobiles, semiconductors, in different areas. Even now, HAL is there. It is manufacturing for defense. BEL is manufacturing for defense. But for the parts, from where it is coming? It is from MSMEs. MSMEs are supplying small parts to the HAL and BEL and BHEL, and they became big factories. They are the POCs. That's a different issue. But even for private, the MSMEs, the small industries are supplying many products to bigger industries. That is very important. And also in food processing, we are passed through COVID. In COVID, only two departments are worked. It was seen in the world. Which are one? One is agriculture, farmers. Second is health. Only two departments was working for 3 years. Right? Everything was closed. Even MSME is closed, factories closed, education institutions are closed, students were not going to colleges, schools, everything was closed. But agriculture is not stopped, and health department is not stopped. That's why in the COVID period, India has exported many products to other countries in these two departments. World is asking for ready to cook, ready to eat food. Taja to fresh fruits, fresh vegetables we can send. That's a different issue. But many countries, they are asking for ready to cook, ready to eat. Can we able to send? No. Because whatever you are producing in the SHG groups and other the village industries, the quality is not export quality. The packaging, the marketing is very difficult for SHG groups. That's why we have to focus MSMEs, and also I always tell, as a minister, I always tell, in every meeting I'll tell, if you are producing, you should produce export quality. And for that, Narendra Modi ji is focusing to develop, to help, to handhold MSMEs. We are giving loans with PMEJP. We are giving subsidies, and for Northeast it is extra. If any subsidies around 60% to other part of India, for Northeast it is 90%. If any other part of the country is getting subsidy of 40%, Northeast is getting 75%. Can we able to make use of that subsidies and loan credits? And our credit should flow to these industries, the MSMEs. Then only we can create the job and also we can value addition of our agriculture products. Because Northeast agriculture states, we have to make business in maximum in agriculture products. Food processing is very important. If you send your pineapple or your ginger in a raw pattern, you will get per kg, how much you will get? How much per kg? Ginger, how much?
50 rupees.
50. If you dry it, if you value addition up kiya to, it will go for 200 rupees. And pineapple, if you send fresh, it is only 30-40 rupees per kg. If you value add it, it will be 250-300 per kg. Right? The other states are growing potatoes. Per kg how much? Only 30-40 rupees. And for Lays how much? You are eating the हमारा बच्चे लेस खाते हैं ना, इतना छोटा पैकेट में 4 लेस होती है, उसी में उसको हम 20 रुपए दे रहे हैं. We are paying 20 rupees for a small lay packet. What is the ingredient? That potato and little bit of mirchi and salt.
Value addition.
That's why we should, whatever natural resources are there, whatever we produce, we have to value add it. Then the farmers will get more price. That's why Modi ji is focusing on this line. And in this budget, I don't want to talk much. If any questions are there, then I'll take it. That's why Modi ji focused on developing the lower strata of people, giving them basic needs. Gas, इतना साल के बाद भी, after 70 years of independence, our houses didn't have gas connection, didn't have toilets, we didn't have houses. That's why we are focusing on that. Now 100% gas connection, you should saturate that. 100% toilets, you should saturate that. Our women should not go out. Because even myself, my village is in forest. If you don't have toilet also, our women can go out. No one will see. But in other parts of the country, they cannot sit outside because it's a group houses, group area and plain area. There is no forest at all. No, there is no like to
something to hide.
To hide ourselves, nothing is there. No protection. No protection, that's a different issue. But we cannot hide ourselves for going out. That was the case. That's why Modi ji thought of constructing toilets. That's why Kisan Samman. How many are getting Kisan Samman? Any farmers are getting Kisan Samman here? Raise your hands. No farmer here? Kisan Samman. Kisan Samman also started because of this. What is that? Insurance. You are getting the Hydel project. You are getting PM Kisan Samman Yojana. You got toilets. Your women got gas connections. You are getting urban houses and rural houses. India basis, like every state should get that. I am talking in English because I can't talk in Mizoram. That's why I don't know you are understanding or not.
Understood.
You are understanding, okay, that's good. That's why I think even in digital India, you see how was before, 10 years before our phones are the call drop, no connection. Now village, the same may be continuing. But at least in the cities, for students, we are getting digital platform to work. In each and every field, we have to go forward. Technology, the improvement of technology, machineries, We have to improve our machineries. If anybody is doing food processing, you cannot make it everything in a hand. We have to go for technology. Then it's more easier to do. That's why Modi ji is focusing on all this infrastructure development. That's why I think even Mizoram is getting, I got so many information. This year, last year Mizoram has got 6,434.44 crore budget. 6,434.44 budget in last year 24-25. And tax devolution, like from center to state, that was 5,371 crores till Jan 2024. This year we budgeted for Mizoram 7,112 crores. And grant in aid for other projects other than budget, that is 3,853 crores in grant in aid. Like only one example I want to give. Even any Congress people are there, don't be angry, please.
Let them not mind.
From 2004 to 2014, the tax devolution in their UPA government, it was only 4,734 in 10 years. 4,734 crores in 10 years, 2004 to 14. In Modi ji's period, the tax devolution was 2014 to 24, 33,178 rupees. 33,178 rupees, crore rupees. Like the increase of 600%. Increase of 600%. Grant in aid in 2004 to 14, in UPA time,